Hey there, happy Thursday. This is Krystal King with eXp Realty, and today we're going to talk about some of the things to not do if you just went under contract. It was hard enough to get you to this point. You might have been in multiple offers, but these are some things to make sure you do not do so that you will actually be able to close on your home and have a smooth process and not mess up anything, get yourself to the closing table. And we're going to get started right now. So like I said, you have gotten to the point that you've gotten under contract. Congratulations. This really could have been a long or stressful process. I hope it wasn't. And I hope even if it was, we had some fun doing it. But there's some things that I definitely want to point out that your lender has probably already let you know also. But I think it's worth giving you an additional little message about these things to make sure you don't do them. So, especially in the state of the world that we have right now, it's really important to point out that lenders are sometimes making checks all the way up till right before closing. Some mortgage companies have, made it a new requirement that they have to verify your employment right before. So sometimes, years ago that might have looked a little different. But definitely in today's market, we want to make sure that what you say on your application truly is what we are sitting with at the closing table. The number one thing to not do is change your jobs. Your lending has been approved on the current jobs that you have. Changing jobs or changing your income could definitely affect your ability to get to the closing table. So you want to make sure that you don't change your jobs once you get under contract and have your approval until after we close. Number two, and this is kind of a hard one. You're super excited about your new house. You're thinking about all the plans that you want to make. You have an extra living space. You want to make sure you have furniture for that. Don't do it before we close on your home. You do not want to take out any additional loans or make any additional debt. So don't head to the closest furniture store and purchase a new living room suite. Don't head out and get a new car even. Literally do not increase your debt in any way because that is what your approval is written on. And we want to make sure that your debt to income ratio stays in the range that it needs to be in to continue to buy your house. In addition to not purchasing anything, make sure you don't even apply. We all get those emails or the little pop-ups that say, apply here for this credit card, or you're buying something on Amazon and it says you can save $120 if you put it on this credit card, and you think, I'll just pay it off right afterwards. Well, that's a hit on your credit, and it can impact your ability to follow through with the loan. So just make sure to not do any of those things while you're in the process of purchasing your new home. All right, so the number 4 thing you want to make sure you don't do is skip payments. You think, oh, I really want to save money to have this for my new house. Maybe I can just push that off for a month. I'll catch up. Don't do that. You do not want to have payments being shown as late when the mortgage company does their final underwriting and gets you ready to get into your new house. The number 5 thing that you do not want to do is to buy any big ticket items. Like we talked about, don't go buy a new car, don't buy new living room furniture. Just be excited sitting in the idea that you are about to get a new house. That should be exciting enough Just wait until after the mortgage goes through and we have the keys to your new house, you've moved in, gotten settled, and then you can do any of those additional purchases that you need to make. So I bet you guys might be able to think of some additional things that maybe you shouldn't do before you get to the closing table. I'd love to hear about those. If you want to drop a comment below, or you have a funny story about something that you did that almost cost you being able to get to your house. I remember a client years ago was so excited that she was getting this beautiful backyard that she went out and purchased a new dog and financed it because it was an expensive breed, and we almost weren't able to close. Thankfully, we had an amazing lender that was able to work through it, but unfortunately, that's not always going to be the case. So just make sure to not put yourself in that situation and let your excitement show in other ways instead of in purchases. That's really the best tip that I can give you. But if you have any other great stories that you'd like to share about potential things that could happen getting to the closing table, or some things that you think, hey, everybody should know they should be doing, I'd love to hear about them. So feel free to leave a comment below. But if you liked this video and you'd like to see us go places every Thursday, or be here in my office giving you some tips and tricks about something, I'd love for you to follow us. So hit the subscribe button, click the little bell. It'll let you know every time that we post a video. I hope that you'll join us every Thursday on our adventures here in Central Florida, in the Orlando area. But until then, I hope that you guys have a great week. And remember, family is always the heart of the home. Have a great week, y'all.